to the floor. Whoa. And buried in your bones is an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real was left behind. Don't fight, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. Your favorite dream, can't you see it getting closer? Cause surrender if it's feeling good, getting closer. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's a preacher in the pulpit and your blind devotion. There's a clarity for the gravity of the telling what you know. So tell me, do you wanna go where it's covered in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night? Impossible comes true, it's taking over you. Oh, this is the greatest show. We light up, we won't come down, and the sun can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. Oh, this is the greatest show. Whoa. Colossal we come, these renegades in the ring. Whoa. Where the lost get found in the crown of the circus king. Don't fight, it's coming for you, running after. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. It's blinded out, shining anything that you know. Just surrender cause they're calling and you wanna go where it's covered in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night. Impossible comes true, intoxicating you. Oh, this is the greatest show. We light up, we won't come down, and the sun can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. Oh, this is the greatest show, where it's covering all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night. Impossible comes true, it's taking over you. Oh, this is the greatest show. We light up, we won't come down, and the walls can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. Oh, this is the greatest show. This is the greatest show. This is the greatest show.
Woo! Go Tina!
Holy frick. That was some
And
legendary
welcome
singing
to
right there.
Duckscast. That's our intro today.
Yay!
Claps.
Yes,
Claps for
children.
Tina right now. That was so
Welcome to
beautiful.
the
Really good.
That
Duckcast.
took a lot of freaking courage. Oh my god, why did I do that? I will
Yes,
be your host
we-
today. I will be hosting with Claquitos, Wormy, and
Oh my god.
Yes.
Hello.
as you can tell, we're probably growing up.
I'm
We
happy
got
to
the
see you all
hype.
here.
Yes, I hope all of you are well, and I hope you all weren't ready for that spastic intro, because neither was I. Okay. Did you guys have any plans what to talk about?
Who needs plans, bruh? Hashtag no script squad.
Yeah. Alright. We have a couple articles that we figured all of you would like to hear instead of the same boring old news. But before that, we'd like to get an opinion from one of our new mods. Banana
Mhm.
Fish.
Ew.
Banana and VC, would you guys like to chat for a bit?
Yes, come in here, children. Our new
Okay.
mods.
I'll take their silence as a great yes.
That
I
means unmute, please.
Hello, VC.
Oh, this is so beautiful.
Yes. So, VC, how are you doing today?
I'm doing alright.
That's
Yeah,
good,
for
that's
sure.
good.
I'll be fine. One will die again. Every time.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I
que-
got something in my throat.
I have a question.
Okay, Gormy.
Yeah. Yes, what's up?
We have some questions.
Yes, we do. So, VC, I was wondering, how do you feel now that you got promoted to mod?
Well, the work's paid off.
Yes.
In fact, I've actually got Sammy in my DMs. I might consider blocking him. Anyway, back to it. It's I'm quite happy.
That's good to hear.
I said from the start that I'd be there. And,
Yeah.
so, lots of fun.
Yeah, I mean, of course. I remember the time I got it and I applied, and it only took me like 4 days to get promoted because they didn't do it in like batches at the time. So I got promoted to mod in like 4 days or something. It was kind of crazy. It was pretty funny though. But yeah. How about you, Banana? How are you feeling about your promotion to mod?
Great so far, honestly. I don't know. It's just such a good feeling, and I'm really happy for it.
That's good
Love
to
it so
hear.
far. Yeah.
I gotcha. Yeah, how long have you been waiting to, or like hoping to get mod in terms of like, when did you guys decide to apply and everything? Does that make sense?
Ooh. Well, I was looking for a server, a community server, and I was on Discord or something like that, and I put in the tag looking for stuff. I just thought, it'd be a lot of fun being moderator on a server.
Gotcha.
So, I joined it, read everything, got to level 20, applied. First trial went semi-well.
I'd say it sure did.
It massively helped on the one.
Your second one, yeah. That makes sense.
I know what I did wrong. So
And
it's really
then-
easy to get the feedback.
What I hear a lot of times is like when people do a second trial, it's like typically easier to.
It's a lot easier. On the first
I
trial, there's a lot of
agree.
information. On the second, you know it already, which really helps.
You could feel like, I think it felt like overwhelming to me the first time I applied, because I've applied twice. Like I resigned out of, like came back later, but like the second time it was like the least overwhelming thing ever because I kind of like knew everything. It just wasn't that hard for me. Yeah. So how about you, Banana? What would you say to that question?
When I got senior helper, it was just like great. And I wanted to do more, but I wasn't sure. And then finally, Slogo and Clocky convinced me to apply for mod. And like I'd been considering it, but not too much. So I applied like that day, and it was great.
Yeah, that makes sense. I remember at the time, Hopi was an admin in Duck Squad. I talked to her a little bit about applying, and because she knew a little more to it than anyone. She was the only person I like really knew in the server when I was considering applying, and that's kind of how it came to be. Yeah. Would one of the other podcast members like to ask a question? No? Please help.
Let's see. Okay, for you newly mods, I almost said newlyweds. Damn, I've been watching Crash a lot. Sorry.
What's the relationship between them though?
I am so far behind on all of my DC shows because I binge watched all the Marvel stuff again. So, yes. What fun stuff are you guys doing this summer? Like, do you have any plans besides sitting on Discord all day? Banana.
Yes and no. I would want to, but my parents probably won't let me.
That's
But-
a mood.
I'm planning on spending more time because now that I have duties here, but I also enjoy just talking to you all. So, good times.
Oh, we enjoy talking to you too.
Yes.
What
Most
about
definitely.
you, BC? Do you have summer plans?
Flying, a bit more flying really. That's on my
Sounds about right.
And maybe Discord.
Maybe.
Maybe. I love how you
Discord.
specifically say maybe.
That's great. I kind of expected that after like all the info about you that I learned while I was community rep.
I haven't flown for what, 3 months?
Oh wow, that's a long time. Go out and fly a plane, BC. Now. Do it. Or 20 push-ups.
I believe I can fly. False flat on
Well,
face.
I just haven't. I ran out of time, and
Oof.
I did actually live stream. With in a plane actually. That was fun.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah. Got the engine
That's
going
cool.
and taxied over, and then my internet cut out, so it looked like I'd crashed.
Oof.
So,
Oh, rip.
How did you do that?
It's always the internet. It's never anything else. It's always the internet.
always the internet.
Always the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Bad internet sucks. As a person who usually has bad internet themselves. Me.
Yes.
I have such horrible internet. Like,
My grandma's apartment has bad internet.
For talking with us.
Like sometimes.
Some people might say that really good internet is the greatest thing since sliced bread. But did you guys know there was a time the U.S. government banned sliced bread?
Yeah, this actually happened, by the way. It's
a legitimate story.
This isn't fake news. This is legit real.
This is actually hilarious, though. We were trying to think of what to talk about. It is like, I came across this and I was like, we're talking about this. So apparently, during World War II, in like January of 1943, the government banned sliced bread because they thought it would save money, but it actually made sales drop and stuff, and people were like actually having struggles because of it. So they finally gave up on the rule 2 months later and unbanned sliced bread. But I think that's like the funniest thing.
I could say as a bread lover, that hurts on a personal level. Like, no. Do you have significant evidence to back that up?
Stonks.
Yeah. Can you believe that they would
down trend, you know? It's really sad.
Like,
that'd be like today if they banned pizza or something. Like, no, you just don't do that.
That would be horrible.
Okay, imagine going to Domino's or like Little Caesars or wherever the heck you go for your pizza, and it coming out as a whole pizza, not pre-sliced. Like, not a pre-sliced pizza. You have to slice it at your house. That's basically what it is. Except a loaf of bread, and every time you use it, you have to cut it yourself.
I can only imagine what it would be like walking into the supermarket and looking at the bread, but it's unsliced. On the topic of supermarkets, what is the opinion of broccoli in this community? Like, do you like it? Do you hate it? What?
I hate broccoli.
How would you feel if you found
it?
How would you feel if you found a caterpillar in it?
I would hate it even more.
Well,
I'd probably throw it into the roof of the supermarket, not gonna lie.
Bruh.
Would you believe me if I told you somebody actually had that happen to them, but they raised the caterpillar as their own?
Bro.
That's actually happened. British media personality Sam Darlston went viral when he documented his bugged out family on Twitter. This is a legit news story that happened where, a British media personality named Sam Darlston went to their Tesco, but when they went to buy it, it had caterpillars in them. So they're like, oh, okay, this is weird. So they tweeted at Tesco saying, hey Tesco, I was about to cook my favorite vegetable of all time, broccoli, and after unwrapping it, to my surprise, found caterpillars inside. They're really nice and we've ended up keeping one as a pet and naming him. But just as a heads up, some of your broadcast sea pill. And he shows pictures of the broccoli with a small green caterpillar. It would be almost impossible to see for the normal eye, but once you see it moving, it's kind of hard not to see. Darlston was shocked at first, but that feeling soon turned to joy when he realized he had a new pet to enjoy during lockdown in his London home. I did my research initially and discovered the exact type of caterpillar butterfly we were dealing with, a cabbage white, he told HuffPost. Then I decided to build him a little home in my lounge with all the broccoli he wanted. He gave his new companion the name of Sirik. Later, he tweeted out, in case anyone is interested, the name we've gone with is Cedric, about his caterpillar. He's from Spain, at least we assume because the broccoli is, and he dances after eating spinach and broccoli all day long, with a video attached. Tesco refunded him the $1.37 US payment for the cost of the caterpillar-infested broccoli. He used it to purchase more veggies and unexpectedly got more caterpillars. The broccoli I'd got as a replacement contained 5 more, Darlston told HuffPost, and then a third broccoli belonged to my housemate had another one. So 1 became 7 caterpillars overnight. He then tweeted again, "Oh my Christ, just bought another brock, and before I've even opened it, I can see caterpillars." And then he tweets again, "So it turns out that this brock contains another 5 caterpillars. 5! Also, it turns out that this is now a caterpillar thread." And then he tweets out again, applying to the last one as a thread, "DJ Khaled, another one." The picture in the photo shows a caterpillar lying on the knife, the same species as caterpillar as the one he found the first day. He then tweets out again, "Well, what do you know? My housemate just went to cook his broccoli and BAM! He got green mates too. Open to name suggested for our 7th caterpillar child. He decided to keep all of them. I'm a firm believer in not harming any animals or insects if possible, and I just sort of knew what I had to do after Googling how to keep a caterpillar." Darlston named the other members of the Buggy Brood Brock, Ollie, Carlos, Croc, Janine, and Slim Eric. Along the way, he faced challenges, especially when they started evolving towards their mature state. The biggest challenge they faced whilst raising the caterpillars was the love of escaping, especially when they are about to cocoon, he told Hope. One day, we found one on an ornamental vanilla stick, one under a table, and one under a candle holder cocooning. They broke free from the paper lid. He then tweets, "The OG caterpillar Cedric has begun evolving. His Caterpie is about to become a metapod." Darlston also got to see his caterpillar family start to hook up with each other. This is a legit thing. I'm reading the tweets as we speak. Day 3, and we've got our first caterpillar romance. Janine and Slim Eric nap together, eat together, and occasionally dance together, with a video attached. He also witnessed them going into the cocoon stage of their life. Also, a closer look at Cedric, who is now 30 hours into the chrysalis stage, now fully renamed Metapod until he evolves into Butterfly. His parents had a hard time accepting his new family. He then tweets, my mom won't eat her Sunday roast for fear of caterpillar. Look what you've done, Tesco." Still, Darlston learned to enjoy the pleasures of parenthood. He then tweeted out again, "Croc needs to learn not to play with his food, to be honest," with a tweet of Croc messing around with some broccoli. He also became melancholy when he realized they were growing up. He tweets out again, "Final update of the day. We've now got 3 cocoon chrysalis. They grow up so fast." Last week, 6 of his 7 caterpillars got into the cocooning stage. Broccoli caterpillar update. Before the weekend, 6 out of 7 became chrysalis cocooned. Brock was the last one to evolve, so I let him grow out it. Then attached to video is Brock wandering around. That necessitated some family photos. I then got to pose for a picture with his brother Ollie so we could see the difference between a caterpillar and a cocoon. Darlston said his oldest child, Cedric, finally emerged as a butterfly this past weekend. That is really, really crazy.
Bro, that dude, why? Why would you keep the broccoli and the caterpillars? Like, throw it in your backyard and they can live there. Why keep it in your house?
I'm not sure as to why. Does anyone else have any interesting stories? Because that one was really wacky. I don't think anything can top that.
Okay.
That can top that.
Oh, no, go ahead, Nick. I'm sorry.
Well, Gormy, what were you going to say?
Oh, well, I was actually I thought she meant as in, like, personal stories, so, but go ahead. It's okay.
Okay,
tell personal
guys.
Stories after.
So, everybody's heard of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, right?
Yep.
Biggest tourist attraction in, like, all of Italy, except for maybe like some other things that are also pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
No,
probably
it's not pizza. It's pizza.
P-I-Z-A? Not
No,
P-I-Z-Z-A?
No, it's Pisa.
Ah, I see.
Oh my goodness! You know what your story reminded me of? The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. Anyone else?
Anyone. That
Okay.
was like my favorite
So, there has recently been a story, well, somewhat recently, been a story about the Leaning Tower of Dallas.
Wait, what?
Yes, it's the Leaning Tower of Dallas.
No, it's the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
No, it's the Leaning Tower of Dallas now.
What?
Okay, you want to hear about it?
Please.
Okay, so there was this like building that they were supposed to be knocking down for demolition and stuff, so they could do like this huge building project that was supposed to be like $2.5 million or something. And when they tried to do the demolition of the building, it didn't work. So what's left is like 35 feet shorter, and at a 15-degree angle is this skyscraper that used to be like an actual building and is now like dead. And it like there's so many pictures floating around social media of people mockingly like pretending to hold it up or push it over stuff. It's really funny. Bro.
Oh my god.
Here. I
did not expect to hear that whatsoever.
Like, yeah. I think that's kind of funny though. Like
I'm not very cultured on stuff that happens around the US, but never in my life did I expect to hear Leaning Tower of Dallas.
Hey, just remember, if that's not enough for you, you can always go to Paris, Texas. It's not that far away.
What do you mean? Paris is halfway across freaking world. It's in Europe.
No, it's not.
What do you mean?
It's about 45 minutes away from Dallas, Texas.
You keep blowing my mind, Neek. You keep blowing my mind.
Hey, you know what's even better? Is if you're really desperate, you could go to London, Kentucky.
What now?
Yeah, you can go to London, Kentucky. There's also a Paris, Tennessee, apparently. I found that out today.
Good Lord. Does this child know geography?
Actually, yeah. Really well.
Okay, then. I'll believe it. Sergeant Cat, confused, screaming.
Okay, I think Clocky found something funny going on, too. Clocky, what was your thing that you found?
Hello there. So, has anyone ever drank Coca-Cola at least once in their life before?
Yes, I have.
Or coffee. I'm a coffee addict.
Pepsi's better.
Coffee is a religion.
Bruh. I rarely drink Coca-Cola, mainly because it's too acidic for my teeth at this point, so I rarely ever drink it anymore. But you won't believe this, but a company by the name of Costa partnered with Coca-Cola and has launched several Coca-Cola coffees. Yes. You heard that right. Coca-Cola coffee.
Is it Coca-Cola flavored coffee or coffee flavored Coca-Cola? Or is it a mesh of the two? Do you store it in a fridge or do you keep it out with your coffee maker stuff?
I mean, you could technically just... Yeah.
How does that work? Do they like brew the coffee and then pour Coke into it? Or like, what?
I don't even know. Like, what, like, do they... I guess they probably just, like, mix it up or something. Like, they could just be dumping Coca-Cola and then just dump coffee on it. And they could just call it Coca-Cola coffee. That's really odd, honestly.
Bro.
So, basically, a spokesperson by the name of Tyler for Costa described the new Coca-Cola cold brew, saying the familiar crisp taste of the classic Coca-Cola complements the smooth mellow coffee flavors found in our all-brew coffee. I've never even tried Coca-Cola coffee once, but I don't think I'm gonna try it. Just sounds weird.
I'm not even allowed to have coffee. Is this a way to slide by the rules? Bob,
Like-
is that for you if I drink Coca-Cola coffee?
I rarely ever drink coffee, honestly. I mean,
I've never
I
had
technically
coffee.
drink like frappuccino once in a while, if that's considered a coffee.
I've
Bro, people be
never
coming up with some weird ass shit these days.
Oh,
That's
heck
true.
yeah.
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 Yeah, like somehow Clocky's car broke down twice.
Oh
I know
yeah. Okay, let me tell you something. So me and my dad, we were driving down Highway 95, I think. Or I forgot the highway, but we were basically heading toward Naples, Florida from I think it was Deerfield Beach, if you know that county. And we were driving, right? And that
Mhm.
was like a few weeks back, right? I was trying to get home before I could do the duck cast. Then our car had to break down, so it took us like 3 hours to get back. It was because it wouldn't really start up. The acceleration kind of blew up, so someone had to replace me for that duck cast. Fast forward a few weeks later, me and my dad tried to drive back because our car seemed to be working better. But then ironically, when we went to the exact same highway, our car literally stopped at the exact same spot like a few weeks back. And it took us like
Bro.
6 hours to get back, okay?
Yeah. Gotcha.
And what's even more crazy is that where I live, AAA, we call AAA, and they're not supposed to like drive us home. We were supposed to call someone we knew to pick us up, but the nice AAA guy actually picked us up and drove us home.
Oh,
He
that
was
was
pretty
nice.
chill, honestly. I think
Mhm.
some of you saw from an Instagram like Core or Gorm and some
Yeah,
other
I
peeps.
saw.
Yeah,
I
I think
saw-
I saw it. Yeah.
That was crazy. Like,
You should put like a personal landmark out there.
Oh my god, maybe I should actually. But yeah, point is, we're gonna get a new and more fancier, updated car, and hopefully we can get home within like the next week. Because I've been in this
Hopefully it has
apartment for 2
working air
months.
conditioning.
For real though, our AC
Bro.
in the other car was like ill, just stinky, hot, ill.
Oh,
I
I
don't
hate
even
when the
have
AC
air
in the car
conditioning
is
in my
terrible.
Oh my
Oh, that's
goodness.
awful.
Clocky,
Same
I feel
here.
so bad for you though, because you live in
Mhm.
Florida.
Exactly. Like I've
Like
had that
that's like
Nissan
the
car for
hottest,
years.
humidest state in the freaking country.
mine is
I
out.
don't know how you would live without air conditioning.
I don't even know either. I'd probably be dead right now, actually. My skin would probably be in the ground, just decomposing with insects. Ew. That's disgusting
Oh
to
my
think about.
God.
He'd
The summer
probably
would
be in the
be
ground
really
with that
cold, too.
broccoli caterpillar stuff. Like,
Yeah, but hey, at least everyone gets to know my experience. It was not fun at all. It sucked. But at least I get a new car, so that's all that matters. But
Mhm.
anyways, I think we have one final story for today's Duckcast. You wanna go ahead, Gormy boy?
Sure. Okay, so I
Awesome.
thought a personal story would be fun. So basically, a few days ago, the saddest thing happened. There was a poor chipmunk who got stuck in the walls of my attic. It was really sad, and I felt bad because I didn't want it to die in there or anything. I think it got out alive, though. I only think because we had the exterminator come in like a day later, and he didn't see any signs of something representing a long sleep, you know? So I think it escaped safely, but it was really scary because it was making like weird noises on the walls, and I just wanted to share that because I thought it would be the best story to share.
Oh my god,
My
that's so
animal
sad.
is crying.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh.
The chipmunk is out alive now for sure.
okay,
Well, I
good.
hope it
Gormy
is.
Wormy saved the chipmunk.
We hope so. Anyway.
Wait, Gormy Wormy, when are you writing us our next Duck Squad bedtime story?
Oh my god. I haven't done that since I
Yes.
did that at the call contest, right?
I know.
Yeah, it was so.
Bro,
so
you need to
for,
write
like,
another
call
one.
contest, yeah. Yeah, maybe.
You really
It's
need
only
to.
specific to the call contest. It's
Aw.
very specific.
So what you're saying is for you to write another one, we have to have another call contest? Is that what you're saying, Gormy
Well,
Wormy?
surprise, surprise!
Yes.
Call contest next. I'm kidding. There's not a call contest next week.
I wish.
I
Bruh.
wish, yeah.
We
I
all
want one.
wish.
Mhm.
Wait, Gormy Remy boy, I just want to go back to the chipmunk story. I think, me, you, and some other peeps were in the VC, and I kept hearing like from your mic, like the walls, like some sounds from your walls, and you
Oh
went to
my
check it
God.
out.
Yeah, it was that. That was the same, like, that's the situation I was talking about. It was
Oh
so
my
scary,
God.
though. It was scratching on the walls, and I was like, what the fuck? But,
I'd be doing the same thing, honestly, because, like, why would there be an animal in my wall?
Oh God, ew. No, ew. I don't want an animal on my wall ever.
Alright. Final statement. Don't let animals get stuck in your wall. It's gonna
I agree
suck.
with that statement.
And treat animals well.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Well, thank you all, children, for coming to today's Duckcast.
Yes, thank you
We
all
know
very much.
quarantine is boring as heck.
I hope this Duckcast was a little more entertaining since we basically chucked the script out the window, set it on fire, and spat on it. Because
Basically,
For
yeah.
real, yeah.
We were like, screw the script.
Expect when we do podcasts again, they're not going to be scripted.
Yeah.
Because
if you were expecting a scripted podcast, sorry. But not sorry at the same time. It's like, you know. But yes, if you guys want, I can post my summer playlist again to like help y'all with your moods. And if you have any songs you think I should put on there, you should totally let me know.
put
so
all
that
the
we can
Hamilton
add them.
album on it.
Oh my God.
Probably not, but I might like add a couple songs from it. Alrighty, well, thank you, children.
Thank you for coming, everybody. We love you, and we wish you an amazing day or night. But before you go, I would like to sponsor this VC by Claquitos, a famous chip brand. Lots of cheese, lots of salt, lots of clocks. It's a very tasty chip brand. So you should all try it out for only $99.99. One of the cheapest chips in history. So yeah, you should check it out.
Yeah.
Very tasty indeed.
Good thing I have
can-
$130. I would
Amazing.
buy Claquitos. Why clocks and cheese? Jay, because why not?
Yep. So I can get one person to vouch for my ship brand. Hello, Gourmet Remy boy. So how do you like Claquitos, the ship brand? What do you think
Claquitos
about
are
it?
the best.
I love you, Ducky.
The customer service is okay there, you know? It needs improvement.
Oh, excuse me, but my customer service is the best service ever. So it's even better than Walmart. So I mean,
Ooh,
yeah, exactly.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Mhm.
I don't know about that. Alrighty, well, thank you
Wow.
everybody for coming to today's Duckcast.
you guys.
We were your hosts, Tina, Neek, Gourmet Wormy Boy, and Claquitos Carlitos.
Yeah.
Claquitos
yeah.
Carlitos.
One thing,
Yes, that is Clocky's new name.
I love you all.
shout outs to
We
the
love
two
you too.
people, Surf and Snack, for coming to this podcast. I forced them to come.
Yeah. Welcome back and Surfy.
Okay, bye everyone.
Thanks for coming.
Love you all. Mwah.
Much
Kiss.
love to all of you.
Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty, yes you do. Times Square can't shine as bright as you, I swear it's true. Hey there, Delilah. Give this song another listen, close your eyes. Listen to my voice, it's my disguise. I'm by your side. Oh, it's what you do to me.